Hello and welcome to my video about the day 1 RLCS recap of the Birmingham Major. And what a day, let me tell you, that was absolutely fantastic, I can't lie. I enjoyed every single second. I watched every single game. Sure, I was doing stuff in the background, did a bit of essays and some stuff, you know what I mean, but yeah, what a day. That was everything I expected, especially that first round, that was phenomenal. So I'm going to be going over my predictions, seeing if how many I got correct, just in the background. Then I'm going to predict what's going to happen tomorrow, probably really badly, because some of these games were hard to predict, let me tell you. The first one I'll talk about is this, Carmine Wildcard. I mean this, I'm not going to lie, who really expected 3-2? No, not me, I'm not going to lie. I had this as a 3-0. I love Wildcard. I've watched, I think, one Open. I might have watched two. I know how good they are. They're a great team. But I didn't expect to take any games, to be honest. But they just played like GK in that in the third Open. The relentless offensive pressure, and it paid off. I gave them 2 games. Sadly, their defense obviously takes a bit toll if you go that offensive, you know what I mean? So there wasn't much they could do about that, so they lost because of that. Also unlucky with Torsau's bumping Fever in the corner, and he also missed the open net. If he had 2 more boosts, he would have hit, and stuff like that. Unlucky, very unlucky. Definitely could have won that, which would have been crazy upset. NRG Genji, sorry I had to sneeze there, NRG Genji 3-1, yeah, I had that predicted, so if that's my first one correct, tick that one off. Yeah, they both played as well as I thought they would. It's a bit of a shame we had to watch NA versus NA in the first round, but you know what, it was a good game, whatever. Genji played better than I thought actually, but still, score I predicted, so we move on. Falcons Secret, I had this as a 3-0, I'm 90% sure I had this as a 3-0. So yeah, I mean Falcons came out a bit slower than I expected, to be honest. We know how good they are, but yeah, they just, I don't know, they didn't play how I expected them to play. But maybe that's because I'm used to seeing them at the end of a major when they're high flying. But we'll see. Yeah, Secret as well. I mean it was a slower game than what I think these two are capable of, especially what Secret did in the second round. But we'll get onto that. Wow, this was the game of the day. This Vitality Twisted Minds game was something to witness. Oh my goodness. Probably one of the best series. Maybe this is crazy. It might be one of the best series I've ever seen. It was such a good watch. The consistency of Vitality versus the high-flying offense of Twisted Minds with Naupo leading the way. I mean, he put on a show. I know how good it is. I have him in my top 10 players right now, Naupo, but he might even be higher. He might be top 5, he might be top 3, I'm not gonna lie, he might even be top 2, because the way ZEN and Naupo were going back to back, it felt like a 1v1 in that final game, I can't lie. Even Monkey Moon became sort of like a background character, it was crazy. I couldn't really believe what I was witnessing. It was, I mean, it was the best game of the day, and ZEN, the GOAT? Question mark? Low-key, could be, I'm not gonna lie. He showed up more than any other player did individually today. And put his team on his back when they needed him. He's phenomenal online, isn't he? He is something else. And Vitality, I thought they were going to come out slow, but they've come out swinging. Furia Chiefs, yeah, 3-0. I'm not gonna lie, I saw this and I didn't think Furia played that well. Chiefs obviously didn't play that well. Too many mistakes, cost them. I wasn't blown away by Furia, and as we can see, yeah, it didn't go that well for them later. But yeah, 3-0, I had that predicted. Also, by the way, I predicted Twisted Minds to win 3-2, so it could have gone that way, but it didn't. I got this prediction right. I also got this one right, 3-1. Yeah, this was kind of what I expected. Both teams, good teams. They both played well. Both Dignitas are playing better on land, maybe, than I thought they were gonna. Yeah, good game. A bit of a slogfest, 50-50s, ground game, but you know, yeah, it was good. It was good fun. Good to watch. Yeah, these two really. I think everyone had these 3-0s, didn't they? I mean, why would you expect GK to drop a game to Foot, and even Ultimates to drop a game to Luminosity? I mean, both of these teams played these other teams off the park, but they still dropped games. I mean, LJ whiffed, and Luminosity had a tap-in, that was how they won that one, and GK, I can't remember, to be honest. I can't remember how they lost their one, but they did. actually started off really slow, and I was nervous that they would go back to their Open 1, Open 2 form, but by the end they were putting in 6, and it looks like they are in their Open 3 form, regardless of this result, because in my opinion, this 3-0 in the second round is tough. Shouldn't have been a 3-0, I think. First game, Carmine Corp absolutely dominated. However, that second game, GK started working their way back in, and by the end of it, I thought they could have had it. Third game, I mean, you have to close that out. You have to close that out. I don't know how they didn't. Well, I know exactly how they didn't. Archie pre-jumped for Atto. Atto's coming off his own backboards. Archie's in the mid and he's pre-jumping. Atto just takes it low, goes past them, and Rally scores. Yeah, that was poor. But it's alright. I think GK are playing very well. I think both of these teams were some of the best teams I saw today. This is one of the best games I saw today. Tough 3-0 loss though. Shouldn't have been 3-0. Energy Ultimates, again, I don't want to see NA versus NA. It was just the same as it always was. Well, you know, Ultimates won the last time, so it's not essentially true. Energy getting revenge, I suppose. But yeah, 3-1, fair, yeah. Not much to say, just a good game, but we've seen it before, haven't we? Falcons Dig, another good game. I think, like I said, Falcons playing a bit slower than I expected. I think Dig could have even made this 3-2. I think it's kind of unlucky on them, but yeah, they played pretty well and put up more of a fight against Falcons than I thought they would have. So that's a good sign for the task moving forward, and maybe it's something that Falcons need to shape up slightly in day 2 tomorrow if they want to go 3-0 or 3-1, but we'll see when I do those predictions for tomorrow. Anyway, Vitality, again, they were so good today, and they absolutely whooped Furia. It wasn't even close. Yeah, I mean, I have nothing to say. I think, personally, it's because Furia had this game where it's not really a warm-up, in my opinion. No offense to the Chiefs, but there's really, really close competitive games at the top level are going to warm you up way more, and that is what happened here. This was everyone playing at their peak. This was these guys just like slowly walking past the Chiefs. And that's why this was a blowout, like 8-2 in one of the games or something. I mean, it was a joke, I'm not going to lie. And Fury need to wake up tomorrow. If they carry on playing like that, they could get fall to 2-2. So, yeah, they might even go out and not make top 8, which is crazy. No one would have predicted that. The 0-1s were boring, in my opinion, so I'll go through those quick. Wildcard foot. Yeah, I mean, come on, Wildcard, you can't drop 2 games to foot. They nearly lost this. It was in overtime. Yeah, crazy. Wildcard completely crashed out from that first round. They played so well with that offensive pressure. It's just like this was a joke to them. It's okay, because they made it through, they did their job. But, I mean, Fever was crashing out. Like, he was making a lot of mistakes and getting quite visibly upset on the cam. Yeah, if they don't shape up, they also might flop out, because that was poor. I'm not gonna lie, that was poor. Genji Luminosity 3-0, it's expected. Genji playing probably better than I expected online, playing really well. Luminosity can't match it yet, sadly, for APAC. Secret Complexity, this was poor. I just expected Secret to be better. From the Sam I watched this season, they look better than this. They're just not up to that scratch yet. If I had predicted this before coming to this event, I would have had Secret winning this probably 3-1 or 3-2. So yeah, I mean, this 3-0 again, it's just like the Carmine Kike one. I think Secret could have had a couple games, but they didn't. You know, that's all that matters. 0-3 Complexity is not a good look, and Secret probably going to be crashing out tomorrow, in my opinion, not going to make it through, but we'll see. Twisted Chiefs, yeah, Twisted, in my opinion, second best team I saw all day. They made the Chiefs look sorry, which is a shame. Twisted look phenomenal. I think Twisted, we'll see. But yeah, we'll get into these predictions quick. Might as well get them over and done with. See if I can get that right. So overall, with my predictions, I wasn't that far off. The old Buccal system messed up though, so I didn't have any of these games matchups correct. But that's alright, whatever. We'll move on. We'll do these. I see Carmine winning this one. Yeah, Falcons look good, in my opinion. When they're in the latter stages of a tournament, and they're not in it, Carmine already looked pretty good to me. That was a very close, highly competitive game. So yeah, I see that as a 3-2. I see this as a 3-1. From what I saw, Energy looked good, but not quite on it yet. Same with Falcons. I think Vitality were absolutely cooking. So if they play like that, they'll win. and they'll go 3-0. Twisted Minds for me on this one. I think Dignitas are playing very consistent and well, but the way Twisted Minds are playing, yeah, 3-1. I think they're just, Naopo is phenomenal. He's maybe, look, if ZEN's not the best player in the world, Naopo's up there. For individual performances today, it was those two. This one will be very close, because Fura aren't playing that well, and Complexity, I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, that was a 3-0, but Secret, yeah, I think Fura just edged this one. Literally, very, very close game though. I think they'll just scrape past. For me on this one, Genji playing better than I expected. Facing off against the Ultimates, yeah, you know what? It's a little bit of an upset, I suppose. But I think from what I saw, I mean, it's a whole new day, isn't it? Anything can happen, but Genji played better than Ultimates yesterday, so I'm just going to go with that. GK, for me, win this one. It could be 3-2, I'm going to go 3-1 though. Yeah, a wild card that I saw against Foot was woeful, and if they play anything like that, then I don't see them winning or getting that one that close. Secret Foot, yeah, 3-1. Secret don't look great, so I'll give Foot a game. I don't want Foot getting any more games though, which sucks. It could even be a 3-2 here. Matter of fact, if Secret played like they did yesterday, Foot might even go to the 1-2, which I do not want to see. No one wants to see that. For me, this will be close. I'll give it Luminosity 2-3. Yeah, I think these are alright. Let's see about the next round. NRG Twisted Minds. This is going the distance. I'm got it 3-2. NRG aren't blowing me away at the moment. I don't think from the results. Yeah, I think just because what I saw from Twisted yesterday, I think they just will. They'll just keep up. If they keep up that form, that is. I think now will only get better now. So I think by the end of the tournament, he'll be absolutely cooking. I mean, he's already cooking so much, but anyways, this one, yeah, 3-1. Yeah, it could even be 3-2 maybe, because the way Falcons are playing, but they will get past Genji. If this was Ultimates they were playing, they would also get past Ultimates. Just saying. GK, Furia. They'll get momentum off of that. I've got GK here. This will be close though. Very close. It could go either way if this is how things shape up. Dignitas, 3-0. No offense to Luminosity, but the Dignitas are better and they're very consistent. They'll just shut teams out who are worse than them. In my opinion, they'll just shut them out completely. That'll be it. Yeah, Ultimate Secret, I got a 3-1 here. Secret, not impressing me, and if that won't really help them for momentum, so yeah, that'll be the end of their tournament for me here. Complexity beating Secret 3-0. Yeah, I got Complexity winning this one, though I think it will be close, 3-2. I think that's fair. And the final games of the day, the 2-2 rounds. These are juicy. This is what you want to see. This would be a great day tomorrow. I think the day I predicted in my predictions, though, for day one was also better than the day we got, even though it was what a day of Rocket League. I mean, I can't really complain. NRG here for me. Yeah, Complexity don't have what it takes, and we've seen this matchup a million times. Yeah, 3-1. Furia are going to do it. 3-2. I know it looks a bit tough on Ultimates here because I'm losing to Genji, which is kind of crazy. I just think if this is the way things go, if they have to play Secret, it's not the best warm-up for playing Furia, who will have had this absolute slobber knocker versus, in my opinion, one of the best teams in this tournament. At least top 8 for me. Well, they made it through, so yeah, 3-2. Dig, Genji. Ooh. This one could be really close. 3-2 for Ice. I think Dignitas are so consistent they'll probably get out to like a 1 series lead, maybe even a 2 series lead. Genji will start clawing back, but yeah, I think Dignitas are just a little bit better, just players wise. I think that one could go either way though. This looks like a great day. I can't wait for tomorrow. It's going to be fantastic. Yeah, what a day of Rocket League it was, and this is a great tournament so far. The Birmingham Major, I can't wait for the crowd, and yeah, wow. what a day. Thank you for watching. I hope some of the commentary I gave on why the teams did kind of better than I expected, especially Vitality. I think ZEN could be the GOAT. And other teams not doing as good as I expect them to do. But yeah, wow, what a day. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you for day 3.